Whoa, 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 everyone! How's everyone feeling today? Right now, at this moment?
Great.
Hey, one person? Come on again, how's everyone feeling? Thanks. Are you all excited, waiting for this moment to come? Yes? Alright, so today we're going to have something very special. We're going to do an impromptu, but this is not none other than the normal impromptu speaking we're going to do. So what difference is that we're going to do it like a contest style. But don't worry, it's not a contest. So something very different from the contest is that usually, as you know, like contests, all of the contestants will pick the same, will get to speak on the same topic. So today you kind of like something similar. So as a participant, you get to speak. You get to choose whether you want to speak on the same topic or you want to choose another topic. And what about this is that the objective is after you try, our Thomas here, or me, will give a very quick feedback on one thing you did well and one thing you can improve. And based on that, the next participant can choose whether he or she wants to improve on that. Alright? Sound exciting?
Yes.
Doesn't sound exciting. Sound exciting? Yes! Okay.
Alright, so this is actually open to everyone. Even if you are non-Toastmasters, do join us. Don't feel intimidated. There will not be any voting or anything. In fact, there's a reason why they call Barry and I up on stage to do this. Because many people call us the before and after. Before McDonald's, after McDonald's. So we hope that this session also can help you to transform just like us. But of course, transform in a positive way. Alright, so can we have our first volunteer?
Who want to take mine?
Oh, you'll be volunteered. Alright, round of applause.
Come.
Ladies first.
Yeah, one at a time. One step at a time. Alright, can you introduce yourself, your name to your audience?
Hi, I'm Shivani.
Hi, Shivani. Alright, so can we have the topic for her? So the topic you're going to speak on is you are what you eat. You are what you eat. Over to you.
You are what you eat is very true. I can tell you this because I've lost weight with what I eat as well. So I have lost I think 7 or 8 kilos when I stopped eating sugar, stopped eating carbohydrates, and just ate like proteins. And then after that I started eating sugar and then the weight came back. So it's definitely you are what you eat, and I could see that in the way I look and the way I feel. And so everything that you eat is what you are. So I'm a strong believer of that, so yes, so that's what I want to say.
Right, can we have a round of applause for
Alright, Shivani, right? Right, so I think something Shivani did very well was that she shared a personal story, right? When we share a personal story, we build credibility because we ourselves have experienced it before. But the thing is, for someone who looks like her, who say that she gained weight, someone like me will be thinking, what? So perhaps you were a little bit able to refine on that, yeah, but you can, other than that, I really enjoyed your story. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, can we have the next one? But before that, let me introduce also the timing sequence for table topic. It will be 1 minute to 2 minutes. So the timing will be, the green light will be shown at 1 minute, amber light will be shown at 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red light will be shown at 2 minutes. And after that, you have 30 seconds to wrap up. Right? Next.
Scissors, paper, stone.
Can we have a round of applause? You can choose to talk about the same topic, or if you want, you can choose to talk about different topic. But for the same topic, you can incorporate the changes, the feedback was given. Alright?
Let's stick to the same topic.
Okay. You are what you eat. You are what you eat. Over to you.
Yeah. Hello everyone. everyone. My name is Kairu.
Hi, Kairu.
Yeah, it's my first time speaking on a stage. Based on the topic, you are what you eat. She shared about how she lost weight because of her dietary constraint. For myself, my perspective on this topic, you are what you eat, is more towards the inner side. I want to share one story about myself. So last week, I feel very negative because I looked through a lot of political news on my social media platform, and also a lot of negative news made me feel a bit uncomfortable. And after last week, I deleted my social account, so I changed to a new one, and I feel a lot better. So I think you are what you eat is for me it's towards like the information you consume that help transform you into a different person. So I feel a lot better now. So all the algorithms that recommend me, the content that recommend me are food, pets, yes, and cats and dogs. So yeah, this is my interpretation of the topic. You are what you eat.
Give him a round of applause. I think, maybe a quick one. One thing I like about Kairu's speech is that the way she interprets the topics very differently. What you consume, basically, like not just what you eat physically, but what you read, what you take in for the information. That was very creative. Proud for that. And I think one thing that she can do better is maybe you can consider adding what do you want the audience to do. Like, for example, you can say that, look around, how much time we spend on our phone? Do you aware that? So, and are you spending on seeing the news? Or are you spending on something that makes you happy? These are the little things that audience can straight away take away and apply. Right, overall, good job. Thanks. Next up. It's not that scary.
Yeah, let's have a round of applause.
Give her a round of applause. You can introduce yourself to the audience.
Okay. So hi, I'm still Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
Hey. And you know what? Let's change name.
Same topic.
Change the topic.
New topic, new topic.
The second topic. Sell me something. So this something you can be anything.
Improvise.
Right. You can be a pen, a book, anything. Yeah, up to you.
No, I can't do that. Maybe get back to me. Okay. It's awful. Okay, I'm very stressed right now. Maybe you can see it.
Can we have a round of applause for Lucy?
Okay. I will tell you my dog.
Wow.
My dog, I wanted dogs since forever. I grew up with dogs. And I really wanted one. So it's been like maybe 6 years that I begged my husband, yeah, let's have a dog, let's have a dog. It's like, we used to live in Switzerland at the time. It's like, but when you wake up at 5 a.m. to walk the dog when it's raining or snowing, like, of course not. You are here for that. And we didn't have a dog. We came in Singapore and I finally got my dog because it's never cold in Singapore, so I can walk the dog in the morning. But no, I still like fake that I'm still sleeping. So we walk the dog. My dog is a very small dog, very cute. It's a Pomeranian, so it's a little thing like that, 5 kg, white, full fur, and his name Rufus. Rufus is a name for a very bad dog. When you call a Rufus, you're like, oh gosh, this dog is gonna eat me. And then you see Rufus coming. Rufus is great. When you're sad, Rufus will come to you, he will play with you, he will come with his small pig thing, and he's a very good dog. But he doesn't listen that much. So that's why I'm currently trying to find a new owner for Rufus, because I'm a bit tired of cleaning his pee in the house. But no worries, I'm sure you will manage that better than me. So if anyone is interested right now, I am giving away my Rufus. I also give you John for the morning. And that's it for me. Let me know after that.
Thank you so much, Lucy. So I think something she did very well was that we could feel her emotional attachment to the dog. Do you agree? Right?
Yes.
Through her voice, through her expression, through her gestures. And that's something we should practice when we sell. Because we want to have such strong attachment to what we are selling, so that people will know that we truly meant what we say. But something for you to consider, maybe you can reframe the negative part about not being able to manage it well to something positive. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to train your discipline, this dog is for you. Because after living with it for 1 month, I assure you that you will become a very disciplined person. Right? By reframing that way, yes, it will elevate the selling point. But thank you for sharing. Raymond?
Okay.
Alright, Raymond!
Hello.
Raymond, you want to
Same
introduce
topic
yourself?
or different topic?
Yeah.
I couldn't resist. I need to use the same.
Which one? Sell me.
Sell me.
Alright.
Are you going to sell your cats?
Over to you, Raymond.
Alright, my product I'm going to sell tonight is none other than Money Mastery Singapore Toastmasters Club membership. Is Money Mastery Singapore Toastmasters Club one of the best Toastmaster Club in Singapore? Can I hear that? The best. Yes, thank you very much. And what's the advice that we can give to our non-member and guests here? Do you think that they should consider joining Money Mastery Singapore Toastmasters Club?
Yes. Yes.
They're here, absolute yes or yes?
Yes.
But the fact is here, I'm not here to sell public speaking. I'm not here to sell you Money Mastery Singapore Toastmasters Club membership. It goes beyond that. I think what's more important here is I'm trying to sell you confidence. Confidence is something that you feel deep in your skin, in your body. And when you step inside here, step on the stage, I think some of your guests has experienced that. The perspective change. Your whole body change. Your voice also change. And over time, if you do this again and again and again, like Thomas, like Barry started off being timid, being fearful. But look at him right now. Look at him right now. And look at Thomas right now. This is before, this is after. But it shows great confidence in the way that they speak, in the way that they use the stage. And I think that if you have a determination to join Money Mastery community and be surrounded by like-minded people that will supercharge you, and I believe this is not beyond your reach. And I believe you can even do much better than both gentlemen here. Do you all agree?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Back to you.
Can we have a round of applause for Raymond? Wow. Okay. I have nothing to say. Quick one, I think because Raymond is our advisor, our club advisor, so I think that he really engaged the audience very well. The way that you see when you walk on stage, he engaged the audience, ask questions. Well done. One suggestion, if you ask me, for persuasion, I really feel it works better when you ask the audience, what do they really want? What's important? Why are you here? You're here to improve your communication. And how can you be a confident communicator? Right? So you ask them the question, let them think. And then you show them the before and after. But all in all, thanks Raymond. Can we have a round of applause for Raymond?
Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Next up.
Jonathan.
I'm gonna be disappointed.
I will join my last week.
Alright, would you like the same topic or another topic?
You can choose. Yeah.
I'm not going to do the same mistake. I'm going to keep the same topic.
Same topic.
Alright, so sell us something.
Okay, so does anyone here like beer?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, but in which type of occasion do you enjoy beer?
At home.
At home? At home?
All the time.
No, I mean in Singapore with this weather, it's definitely a good drink to have after sport on a weekend. That's when I enjoy mine. And I'm also from Belgium, so Belgium is a country that brews a lot of beer and does a lot of beer.
Chocolates as well.
Chocolates as well. The problem here with beer in Singapore is that there's not much choice. It's the Sapporo, it's the Heineken, it's not really the beer that I enjoy. What I have to sell is the beer that I prepare myself. And I mean, I want to convince you about this beer, but also doing your own beer. So the nice thing about brewing your beer is first of all that you can choose whatever recipe you'd like to do. So we would try different tastes. You can put more hops, you can put some jasmine, so you can really play around. Second thing, when you brew your own beer, you would do that with friends. You would spend 5 hours because it's a lot of cooking. So that's really something that I enjoy. I mean, one of the best experiences I had with brewing my beer is that I brewed the beer for my wedding, so that was really something unique. So I really want to convince you guys that first of all, if you want to enjoy some nice beer, you can come to my place, and I'd like to convince you that this is something that you guys can try yourself.
Alright, well done, Jonathan. So, what did Jonathan did well was that he used a PAS structure. Problem, agitate the problem, and solution. And I think this is something that we can all learn from. First off, what was the problem that he mentioned here in Singapore? Right? We lack the variety. Alright? And then the agitation is that, it's always the same beer, it's always the same old beer, auntie, and the kopitiam. And then he gave us a solution, which is that you can choose the variety of ingredients to create your own beer. Right? And so that brings in the creativity and variety. So he convinced us by bringing out the problem and then sharing the solution. So something for you to consider is that this is something you enjoy. Sound like it. Speak from the bottom of your heart. Bring it out with confidence and let's have a good drink together. Alright, round of applause for Jonathan.
Well done. We're going to invite you again for a meeting next time with a beer.
Yeah.
Alright, next one. Next volunteer. Want to give it a try?
George?
George.
Who's George?
Give it a try?
Yeah, we got some more time. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Right, round of applause for George.
So George, you can choose same topic or you can choose another topic. It's up to you.
I can try the same.
Alright. Sell me something.
I would try to sell you my boss. My boss is the best guy. Just imagine this Monday morning. You are rushing to the office. And so usually in the morning we have nice meetings. It's like a catch-up. So we just need to catch up, just to discuss what we're going to do for the entire week. And this catch-up is not like something you expect. So I'm kind of a person that you expect to have, I don't know, something to warm up, to have a joke. But this is a bit different. So people expect something. Yeah, it's a bit different. So this is kind of the process which you are not warming up. But I would say this is nice because this is what you, let's say, you can overcome this, and this is very good preparation for the work. Because if you are so relaxed in the morning on one day, it's boring, right? Yeah, it should be something tough to prepare you for the week. And this is what my boss is doing, and I think he's right. Because why you are so relaxed on Monday morning? You just came to the office, all the jokes, coffee, and everything. It would be like a nice story, but no, never. You should be very well treated and prepared for the week. This is what I like. So in the very beginning, I was like, oh, some kind of maybe negative, but now I think that I can get positive things from this. It's really good. And another thing, for instance, I don't know, you are doing something kind of work, and the boss is always like next to you. He's always he knows everything. He's like, oh, I know you did this. I know that your customer did that. And I said, oh, so much.
She's the boss.
Thank you. We have a drop off the job. One moment. I think, how many of you, can I have a show of hands, how many of you want to buy his boss? Can I have a show of hands?
We are in a different era now.
Because
It's
I haven't
costly.
finished, I haven't finished.
Right. So I think one good thing I like, he straight away implemented what Thomas suggests. He reframed the things, right? From how he get a discipline, like what he learned from the boss itself, being a street boss, and so light-hearted joke, and always beside you, how do you feel? Right? He changed the perspective, that was great. But I think one thing, if you want to improve, is that when you speak, I felt there's a few things. Number one is that stand straight and just look around your audience. I realized that it was like they're just looking around, and it just, you may be thinking, but you can just stand in here and look at it. Look at the audience. It will show that you are more confident as compared to you walking around. People will think that, are you trying to think something, or like this is to show confidence. This is just some minor observation. And the second thing is that when you sell something, try to pick something that you really love it from the heart. Not something you pay with. That will work better. Yeah, that's my suggestion. Overall, thanks, George.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we still have time? For one more.
All right, Elvin.
All right, Elvin.
Alvin.
Right, Elvin, you have a choice to choose the same topic, or you want to choose a new topic.
Yeah, I'll choose to skip the topic.
Right, a new topic. Your topic is how you do anything is how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. Over to you.
Well, you might think that certain small things that you do at home is nothing. But sometimes so is everything. It reflects in your outside social circle. It can be seen at your workplaces. For example, during the morning, when you're brushing your teeth, how do you spit out the toothpaste into the basin? Do you clear it after that? Or do you let your other half look at the snow lake that you have created in the basic bowl. Because it's the same thing, you know, if you were to be at the office, I'm sure, you know, you'll be leaving trashes that you have eaten, you know, in the pantry, you know, maybe at your work desk, or you know, you'll be disorganized. So everything that you do starts at home. In fact, a lot of things starts at the very minute you wake up. And the way you wake up is very important as well. How do you wake up? Do you wake up slowly? Or do you wake up as a procrastinator by pushing the snooze button one after the other? The way I wake up in the morning is I literally jump out of bed. This is something that I actually learned from Tony Robbins. I mean, how he wakes up. And because I have a problem waking up in the morning, I keep pressing the snooze button and I was looking for solutions. And so the first thing when I open my eyes, you know, I just jump out of bed and I have a trampoline beside my bed and I start jumping. That is a small thing, but you know, it's reflected in my work. I do things fast. I want to complete my tasks the soonest. So every small thing will reflect everything they do outside. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Alvin. Very well done. I think something Alvin did very well was that he substantiated his responses, right? Be it brushing teeth, waking up, being at work, etc. So this is great because we don't want to just give theoretical response. We want to show that this is something we have experienced in real life before. But something for you to consider when we are delivering payment topics, we are not just talking about ourselves. We want to address the audience as well. So you can ask the audience, ladies and gentlemen, how about you? Do you wash the basin after you brush your teeth? Do you wake up with energy? Do you clear the trash? Because how you do anything is how you do everything. So by bringing it to the audience, they will reflect and they will connect even deeper. But thank you, Alvin. I will remember to throw my trash now.
Thank you, Alvin. So, friends, how many of you have done something? Have a show of hand. Great. Okay, how many of you like enjoying the table topic session? Have a show of hand. Many. Great. Thanks. Anything that you learned? Want to shout out? Just a few.
Addressing the audience.
Addressing the audience. Anyone else? Asking question, engaging the audience, and one more.
Honest story.
Authenticity, telling your personal story. Great. Overall, well done everyone. Let's thank our Thomas as well.
And our Barry as well.
And over to you, Toastmaster David.